Welcome, ladies and gents, to another LP done by BRusher91012. Today, we're doing Wind Waker. Well, I guess this LP, we're doing Wind Waker, whatever. But, this is one of my first GameCube games I owned. The first one I actually owned was Metroid Prime. But, I don't own that game anymore. I traded it in. Well, actually, I sold it at a yard sale, to be honest. I know, people are gonna probably be like, why'd you do that? Well, I'm not a big Metroid dude, sorry. Anyways, I thought this would be a good test recording, because I'm actually using new hardware. Instead of using those stupid emulators that kept fucking up my computer, I'm using a Dazzle. I finally got my hands on a freaking Dazzle. And I actually got my computer up and running, but most of the recording sessions I do for this is actually going to be... I actually recorded this on my little brother's computer, he has a gaming computer, but he had extra hard drive, but he wouldn't really give it to me until like the last part of the LP in this, so you're probably going to notice video quality change near the end of the game, and I'm sorry about that. I must have clicked the wrong setting, because the aspect ratio is really weird on the last hour of the recordings. Well, my last recording session, that is. Well, Wind Waker is supposed to be a sequel to Ocarina of Time. Like, right after he beat Ganondorf, sealed him away and all that. But, yeah. So this is basically the legend telling you that what happened in the Ocarina of Time. They actually call him the hero of time in this game. So that's how you can prove that it's a sequel to the Ocarina of Time. But, to be honest, I don't see too much similarity. So they throw some stuff in there that... I guess Ganondorf broke free right after Link beat Ganon, sealed him away, and went to Termina or something, but, Well, the Zelda timeline was pretty fucked up, so I liked it when it was just like their own separate games, instead of putting them in a whole different timeline, like different timelines and shit, but... Yeah, this is the legend passed down from basically all over, I guess all over the ocean, because, if you haven't played this game before, well, spoiler alert, you're sailing the seas. Not really surprising, since you saw the intro with a boat in the picture, but yeah, whatever. I mean, to be honest, I don't know who hasn't played this game, except people that own an Xbox or PS2 and not a Nintendo GameCube, which I don't blame them. The GameCube is not that great, but I like some of the titles on there, except for Mario Sunshine. Fuck Mario Sunshine. I hate Mario Sunshine to death. I can just burn in a fire. Anyways, yeah, this legend. Showing of the legend is really long and boring. I wish you could skip it, but I won't skip it for you guys, because it's an LP. I'm not supposed to skip anything, because I learned that the hard way earlier in my LP career, not to skip cutscenes, because that's freaking stupid. The only reason I did it is because I used to do a 15-minute to 10-minute recording session, and I'd upload that recording session immediately after I did it, because I used to do them all of them live. And the thing is, you could do an hour live session. It's just you have to cut the videos, clip them. Well, at the time, I did not know of Windows. Well, I knew of Windows Movie Maker, but I didn't know how to use it properly, so I ended up screwing a lot of things up. Well, anyways, we get this scene of this little girl looking for a big brother. And I'm gonna point this out if you didn't know this already. Oi means hey. Of course, oi is a Japanese word, I'm pretty sure. They actually have voiceovers? No, not really. I don't think I'll see the day when a Zelda game has voiceovers. I'd be freaking dumbfounded if one of them actually did. The closest one they got with voiceovers was Skyward Sword, the beginning when Zelda's singing. Pretty sure she was singing in Japanese, but whatever, that's voiceovers enough. I remember when I was a kid, I thought they were spam random shit, but now I realize, watching too much anime, that they actually say some Japanese words in some of these little contexts, or little phrases they do. They actually say some Japanese words, but, well, most Zelda games actually have random grunts and everything for each character, but nowadays they're starting to sound more like they're actually saying stuff. Like, for example, Twilight Princess Midna. I'm pretty sure Midna, what they did for Midna is take Japanese words and make them go backwards or something. I'm guessing that. Don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing. But yeah. I'm pretty sure they did the same thing for Fi. I don't know why they don't just voice over. It's a new 3D age. You really need to start getting up with the times. Silent protagonist is not really in now, especially since it doesn't even reflect your personality. Because yes, what Nintendo's trying to do is reflect your personality of the character, but it doesn't work well with Zelda anymore. I guess it did work well in Ocarina of Time, but and all the other Zelda games before that, but still. I mean, seriously, they really need to give Link a personality of some sort. And he actually does have like some sort of personality in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, but I just wish they'd finally give him some dialogue. I mean, if you read some of the, like, especially if you read the Ocarina of Time dialogue, he actually has some personality and everything. Yeah, so, yeah, if you go under the house, you'll find 100 rubies. You're probably asking, pro gamers who already play this game, probably asking, why'd you get that so early? Well, I like to get that early. Plus, I don't have any problem paying for my depths later in the game. I'll explain to those who don't know. I'll explain later when we get there. For now, that part's really long off, but for now we're going to this boat, which turns out to be a shop, which is Beetle's shop. So I usually like to get the 100 rubies, come here immediately, buy the spoil bag. Well, the bait bag, whatever. Not spoil, that's later. Buy the bait bag and buy some bait. Buy some, poi pears. I think that's what they're called. But that's what I usually tend to do at the beginning of the game. And the reason is, I like to buy a lot of these in case I do need them. Because later in the game, you're actually going to want to use these to fill up your sea chart. Yes, you get a sea chart, and you want to mark every island, and you have to do that with bait. I'll explain later when it comes into play, later in the game, but for right now, we're just getting some, it's poi pears. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know why I called it poi. It's like poi or something. Poi pears or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you want to buy a couple of them because you're going to actually need to use them later in the game too. Anyways, there is actually a point system. What I forgot to explain about Beetle's shop. If you get like 30 points for the first thing, he gives you like a silver membership or a bronze membership. And he ups the limit of points, like it goes to 60 to 100. And no, don't quote me on that, I'm just guesstimating. But I think there is a 100.1 where you can fulfill, where you get the gold membership. And what those are is basically discounts from the shop. That's really all they are. And so that's all you really want to do. Yeah, well, actually you want to go back to the house like your Link's little sister just said, because his grandma wanted him for something. Well, it turns out to be the anniversary of the hero note. When kids get to be a certain age on this island, they have to wear the hero's garment or the hero's clothes, because it's a special tradition they have on the island, because they're taught the legend of how Hyrule became. That's what I'm guessing. That's why that whole cutscene at the beginning of the game showed. But I'm guessing they know that about the history or something. It's either lost or it's just freaking telling you and explaining. Well, I'm assuming they were taught, because why would she even say this dialogue? And this is actually the first time you get to see, like, one of the first times you get to see Link having an older elder, like a parent or a guardian, watching over him in the whole series. I think this is actually the first game that does that. Yeah, it is. And the only thing, you still don't get to see his parents. It's like every Zelda game, even in the manga, all the manga they have, you never see his parents. You see like his uncle. Actually, wait. No, the first one was Link to the Past. Never mind. Screw what I said. First parent never really sees Link to the Past. But still, where the hell are his parents? Why? You never see his parents at all. So, well, anyways, what you wanna do is go to the house, get the hero's clothes, because, spoiler alert, you're gonna be wearing them for the rest of the game. that wasn't obvious at all. Well, anyways, you want to go back to Ariel or something. Ariel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Ariel. Again, I'm not really good at pronouncing stuff. Well, anyways, you want to go back to her and talk to her for some little dialogue. A few comments on your clothes. How hot you look in those. And no, I don't mean I mean like heat. Like heat. No, I'm not even gonna go there. That's just wrong. Anyway, she gives you the telescope, which is her most prized possession. She's lending it to you for a certain amount of time. Couldn't you have just given it to me? That's the worst birthday present ever. You're just lending out your telescope. I thought you were supposed to give permanent presents. What the hell? Whatever. Well, actually the telescope is quite useful in this game. If you're looking for certain islands and everything. I don't really use it too much because I memorized it. And what you want to do is look at the person right beside the mailbox. I don't know why I was doing that to me, because I was zooming in. No, usually when I zoom in right away I'll do it. But that time I had to zoom out and zoom back in. Well, we get this little cutscene when you do that, because the bird tells you to look up. The bird person, or whatever the frick it's called, tells you to look up, and you get this cutscene of pirates chasing a ginormous bird. No comment. Yeah, they're fighting cannonballs without any. I don't even think they're aiming. Jesus Christ, they're horrible. Ooh, lucky shot. One actually hit that bird. Oh. I'm guessing that's because the bird was stupid and flew the wrong direction right into it. That's what I'm guessing, because those pirates seem like they can't aim worth a shit. Anyways, Ariel tells you to go help the person. And what I typically like to do is jump off, like backflip right off the post there. But I accidentally talked to Ariel while trying to do that. And I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. Just like, I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm pronouncing it the way I did when I first played this game. anyways, you want to go in this hut right over here after she tells you to go help her. Well, anyways, that's the end of the part. I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys until then.